what you could do is take that 23/8 syringe, shoot it right up in the rear delt, and you'll feel it for sure after you do those fucking flies. I don't know how to scuba dive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. Just blow my shoulder out with this fucking heavy load.
God.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Alright, so first thing that we're doing on today's chest and shoulder day, and I've been doing this pretty much before all upper body days, so anytime I train shoulders, chest, back, I am doing these rotator exercises, external rotation with the cables, and then using the PVC pipe to go over as well, just to open everything up. You can already feel it.
Hey Seth, you're supposed to flex your chest on that.
Flex my chest?
Yeah.
For what? Alright, so moving on here, just warm up the rotators. Now we're gonna do some just activation work. I'm gonna do like 2-3 sets here on the seated cable fly, just warming up the chest. I'm gonna do some tricep push downs as well, just get some blood flowing, nothing fatiguing, super light, just focusing on getting a good contraction, opening everything up. And then we're gonna move on to the main first movement, which is gonna be incline barbell press. All right, now the workout actually begins. We're gonna do incline barbell press here. This is what I've been doing for the past few weeks. I've been sticking with this as my main movement for chest. So I'm probably gonna work up to around 275 today, go for an AMRAP, see what I get. I think last week or 2 weeks ago it was like 6 reps or 8 reps, something like that, around that. So I'm gonna aim for, hopefully more, and we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna throw a plate on and start warming up. You guys need to stop asking me fucking questions, all right? I don't like answering questions anymore. I post my workouts on TikTok, and I'll specifically write, if you watch my TikToks, I'll say, this is my workout. It's for me, not for you. Because what I've noticed is that every time I try to explain my workout on that app, there's a million fucking questions, a million critiques from somebody that's 120 pounds. Why are you doing fucking shoulder exercises? Why are you warming up rotators? Like, it's just dumb shit that I don't feel like answering. Why am I doing barbell press? Why are you asking me that? Shut the fuck up. So this is what I'm doing. That's it. It's that simple. I'm growing my chest. There's nothing more to it. I want to do barbell press. I'm going to go heavy. It's going to get me a good, deep, loaded fucking stretch. And that's it. It's not that complicated. You could either do this if you want. You can just watch for entertainment. But no more questions. I'm done answering them. All right, I'm just kidding, guys. You could ask questions, but just don't ask me fucking retarded ones.
Yep. 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 Uh-oh. Yep.
Ugh. I had fucking acid reflux all day.
Is it from the acid?
And now this guy's gonna spot me? It's top set time. Because I'm shaking. Your mother's gonna be shaking tonight. 3, 2, 1.
Come up. Yes.
Mediocre. Now we're gonna do a back off set. So we got the 225 on here. We're gonna do an AMRAP, just pump it out, see how it goes. I'm gonna focus on going a lot slower on this one and just thoroughly trying to feel, because I went a little loose on the top set, didn't control it as much. Probably a bad idea on my end, but it's over now. Can't take back your decisions, can't live in the past, gotta live in the present. And right now, 225 is the present, so. suck. Nobody was gonna help me.
You're a dick.
This guy's using Jedi Force.
Hey man, I was just impressed.
Don't come to fucking Revive Gym because you're all on your own here.
Yo, true.
Ready to go. Second movement that we're doing here is going to be the leverage chest press machine. I don't even know what we're going to do. I'm thinking like 3-4 sets, just working up a weight. It's like a top heavy set, maybe follow that by a back off set, turn it into a rest pause, something like that. We're just going to feel it out and start moving up here.
Now you go.
Okay. So that was top set. Finish with some force reps there. And now we'll do a back off, turn it into a rest pause. Okay, rest pause set. If you don't already know, we're gonna do go to failure for the first round. So it's 3 rounds with a 15 to 30 second rest in between each round. So like 3 little mini sets. Just gonna take like 15 breaths in between each one. So go to failure, 15 breaths, go to failure again, 15 breaths, and then go to failure for a third final attempt. Obviously we're gonna get less reps each time, but yeah, it's just a good way to get a nasty fucking pump, get a bunch of effective reps because they're all very close to failure, and it's just a method that I really enjoy using, especially when I'm using machines. So we're gonna do here, and then we'll move on to the next movement after. All right, so last thing that we're doing for chest here is kind of a superset, but it's not really a superset. So we're back on the seated cable fly here, but we're also gonna do presses as well. So we're gonna do 1 set of flies and then take an actual rest. The next set is going to be a cable press, and we're gonna go back and forth between that 3 times. So 3 actual working sets of each one, but we're gonna rotate back and forth between them. So let's get right into it. One more here of each. 5 press. And then move on to some shoulders. Pop it back into place because this shit is clicking. Yep. Oh. Oh, I just thought of something. So you know how these fucking retards are always like, why are you always yelling at the gym? Why are you making all this noise? It's unnecessary. People who always say this, they're always small every single time. They're never, ever, ever will you hear somebody that's actually big say this. But there's an explanation behind it. And for one, I'm sure there's studies, I know there's studies out there that can back the fact that when you scream, it helps with performance. But really, I don't need a fucking study to tell me that. I'm not a fucking retard. You just do it when you train. And it's the same thing as, it's adrenaline, right? Imagine you're benching. If you were like, we're on a football team or something, you're in a locker room, everybody's screaming at you. You know, you get that adrenaline rush, you are more likely to get the weight up. It's an adrenaline rush, you're just more driven. It's a mental battle. A lot of this shit is mental at the end of the day. So when you see me grunting and yelling from rep 1, for one, it's because my rep 1 is as hard as your fucking rep 8. So there's a level of intensity that you don't understand, and also it's me mentally hyping myself up and driving myself to a point to be able to push myself harder. So it's the same thing as if somebody else is screaming at you, I'm screaming at myself to make myself go further. Whether or not you like that, it annoys you, I don't really give a fuck. All right, moving on to shoulders now. We're gonna do some good old rear delt cable flies. Gonna do probably like 4 or 5 sets here. Stay on that higher end of the rep range. I always stay on the higher end of the rep range whenever I'm doing rear delt flies or even laterals too. It just feels better. It's not really a movement that you are gonna wanna do 6 to 8 reps on. So probably anywhere between like the 10 to 20 rep range and just move up in weight over 4 or 5 sets. You have trouble feeling your rear delts, and I've talked about this before. You know, you could have somebody place their fingers there, but if you don't have somebody to place their fingers there, what you could do is take that 23/8 syringe, shoot it right up in the rear delt, and you'll feel it for sure after you do those fucking flies. All right, second exercise for delts, and the last exercise of the fucking workout here is gonna be good old goddamn fucking lateral raises, superset with some heavy motherfucking partials. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a weight that I could get for around 15-20 reps, give or take, go to failure with that for full range of motion, keep it nice and controlled, and then we're gonna grab a weight that's about twice as heavy, and we're gonna do just half range of motion, just partial reps from the bottom, and still keep those controlled. We're not swinging, we're not using momentum, you know, thrusting to get the weight up. They're still controlled, controlling that bottom part, the bottom portion of the movement, just going heavy, partials, again, another 15-20 reps on that to failure, and we'll do 3 sets of that total. So this is a nice little superset that I will say I got from John Meadows a long time ago. Remember when I first saw these, I tried them out and I loved them, and they have been a staple in my shoulder workouts for the past few years. I throw them in all the time, they're great. I love them, and I highly recommend that you guys try them out as well if you've never done these. So we'll just get right fucking into it. I think I'm gonna start out with like the 25, sounds pretty good. Oh, fuck. Oh. Forearms, feel that one. Feels like I just milked 30 cows. Oh, what are we doing? Are we doing
Outro.
Oh, let's do it out there.
You can do it outside?
I don't know how to scuba dive. All right, so that pretty much wraps up today's workout. Now, if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you do so. If you haven't liked this video already, make sure you do so. If you order anything from Raw or Revive, always use code SEB, because why spend more when you could spend less with code SEB? You know, always order yourself some Raw because that's how your mother likes it and you want to make mommy happy. And that's all I got for you guys today, you know? I'll see you next time on the next workout, and if you have any questions, any feedback, anything you want to know, just drop a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I promise. Catch you later.